Anyway, so it's not just like making stuff up off the top of your head. It's knowing who these characters are or whatever. Knowing like there's no NPCs here, but you know, if there's an NPC here, knowing who they are and what they might do in any situation, right? Because if you know someone well enough, you can predict their actions pretty much. Anyway, and same with like villains and stuff. And sometimes, you know, sometimes the characters also like stop doing what you want them to, and sometimes you need to like shake things up a bit to like get them back on track per se, or you know, like don't force them into anything. But let's say they just start dilly-dallying on this, maybe you'd want to bring one of the harpies, or just one harpy, or maybe you'd want to bring the harpy back early just to get the movie and be like, oh, we fought a harpy, and then they all run down the stairs or something, or just make it seem extra dangerous. But also, like, you know, don't force them to do anything if they suddenly want to turn this ship into their second home or something, even though it's like a rotting carcass out in the middle of the ocean. Let them do that, but you know, like I said, their actions should have real world consequences. Anyway, I'm going to let them explore one more room before going down below, just because there's stuff in here and might be interesting. So they come into the crew quarters. 6 double bunks line the edges of this cabin. Personal effects are strewn about the room, and a photoed painted portrait hangs on one wall. Vernon comes in and looks closely at the portrait, and even though this doesn't require a check, normally, like, no matter what they're doing, if they're like, I investigate blank, you know, I just always let them make a check of some kind, either perception. I guess this would be probably more of a perception check, just because he's just looking, just glancing at the wall, but if he's just trying to figure something out, you know, sometimes it'd be like, do investigation or perception, you know, and then they can choose one. And I'll say that for him this time, just because investigation's way higher. Not that matters. So 19, pretty good. With a 19, I'd then read the thing that says here about the portrait, which is this. The portrait shows a young couple smiling and embracing. Written across the bottom of the portrait are the words Aletha and Brastos, together forever. The black-haired woman wears a sailor's uniform, similar to the tatters worn by the zombies aboard the ship. The blonde-haired man wears a merchant's fine clothes. He's like, huh, that's very interesting, Vernon says. What's interesting, Akumi says, and Stony lies in the bed. Ah, what a nice bed. I haven't been in a bed like this in years. And then Akumi, she'll investigate the room while Vernon is looking over the painting. So she'll use a perception check. Great old mess.